Yo.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, Jungle Juice. As you can see, we got a couple of guests today.
Fresh faces.
Yeah. Hey. Some good vibes. Before we even started, we had some really good vibes.
Yeah.
We had to pause it to bring it up here, you know. So, first of all, definitely. To my right is Yvonne, or how do you want to pronounce it? Yvonne is fine, or Ivan?
Yvonne, if you're my mom.
Ivan, okay. Ivan.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I call this fool, I say Yvonne. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Every single time, he's like, Yvonne.
I'm like, Yvonne. Hey, even when I say, hey, Siri, call Yvonne. Hey, they know what it is.
And then to Dre's left is Hilton.
Yep.
Is that your first name or last name?
First name.
Hilton. Got it.
Yeah.
And you already know Funky Dick over here.
Hey, Funky Dick Jr. That's me.
And you know I'm
That's
behind
right.
so.
You talking about me and my daddy, you dead.
That's stupid.
So let's first of all, let's clap it up.
Hey,
clap it up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, salute.
Hey, salute.
Yeah.
We also bilingual today.
Yeah.
We've been bilingual, but he looked black, so.
Hey, I said a couple things to him. He was like, "Oh, you speak Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Half the podcast with me in Spanish.
Hey, that's full Portuguese.
No shit.
He lying.
I made that up.
I was about to be like, it's like
trolling right now.
Half my family shit.
That's trolling right now. But going around the table,
my bad.
if you want to introduce yourself, what you do, how you guys met, because these are your buddies, these are your friends. So
hey, these my
if
brothers.
you want to, all right. So you're gonna introduce yourself, tell me what you do, and then tell me a memory or something of Dre. It can be embarrassing. I don't care. Or when you first met him.
No, I'll tell y'all the first, like the one memory that always comes to mind for Dre. My name's Ivan. I'm a musician,
That's
DJ,
right.
producer.
That's right.
Engineer.
That's right.
Here in San Diego, and we all met through work.
Hey, what's your DJ name though?
Yeah.
So I used to go by Green Slap for like the longest time. That was like just a old Xbox gamer tag that I had from like when I was a kid, and I just kind of rode that shit until I was an adult.
Oh, when Xbox created shit for you?
Yeah. Just like auto-generate, and I was just like, all right, fuck it, like whatever.
I was Rich Hobgoblin.
Yeah, so I mean, like I might have been. Hey, it's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy RHG just in this shit.
Hey, I'm ranked in Halo, by the way. So if you see that, you definitely.
Yeah,
You want to throw your handles up?
But
at the end. But he
can tell the handles and not throw it up in the end. Yeah, for sure.
Handles for SoundCloud official Ivan Pereira. I actually switched it over. But we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Twitter still Green Slap _. But it's funny, yeah. The first thing that comes to mind whenever I think about Dre, it's we were working a shift, and it was like towards the closing part of the night, and this fool,
I know what he's about to say.
This fool, and it's just me and him closing down the department. And this fool walks into like the speaker section and just turns on all the speakers, and he's like, "I'm about to play some shit." And I was like, "All right, for sure. Let's see." My job, I've known this fool for like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks tops.
Yeah.
And it's straight up like Creed with arms wide open, and this fool is belting this shit from the back. I can hear this, and he's fucking pumped, and I was like, word.
Black people love Creed. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. Black people love Creed.
That's a fact.
I
love Creed.
Fuck y'all.
My older sister loves Creed. She put me on.
Y'all fuck with like Creed, Nickelback. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how you guys like
we fuck
love
with the corniest shit.
Love like fucking shitty white post alternative fucking backwash. I don't get it.
Is that a Chicago thing?
No.
I don't know.
You would think like Chicago would be like Fall Out Boy, because like that was
yeah. We fuck with Fall Out Boy too.
I used to live in a town where the lead singer is from Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
So
that's what I always remember. I'm like, fucking Dre. And every time I fucking hear some shit like Imagine Dragons, I'm like, Dre probably fuck with this shit.
We like this.
Hey, actually, my favorite band. I have two favorite bands. One, Taking Back Sunday. Two,
It's not.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Those are my two favorite bands.
I fucking hate Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm definitely gonna be Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't. You know what? You know what's funny is like I love the band. I love the sound of it. Just fucking dude that's on the vocals is just trash.
I
Really?
mean, I agree, but the music is like.
Yeah.
Does it really outweigh the
Yes.
shittiness of the?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They got classics.
I know.
God, I can't.
I see why you say that.
Let's not get too deep. Let
Right,
the man
right,
answer
right,
the
right.
day.
Like,
Like, Hilton ain't even said nothing. He already in the mix.
Hilton's still anonymous at this point. But yeah, I'll toss it to you. I'll toss it to you.
I mean, I'm nobody great, man. My name's Hilton, Mike Fest Martin.
Yeah.
I did a lot of shows in Chicago.
Hater cast.
Tried to put on for the city, and moved out to San Diego a couple of years ago. Met my brother Andre,
Yeah.
and met my boy Ivan, and it's just been
Bro,
just great ever since.
So
I used to
the
do a lot of
thing
hip-hop
is,
shows
the
and
thing
stuff.
is that me and Hilton know all the same people
In Chicago, yeah.
in
definitely.
Chicago. It's just that I ain't never met him. Like when we was
We
back
probably
home.
have. We just didn't know.
Yeah, probably
ran into
out
each
of
other a
beat
couple
his
of-
ass.
I
That's
don't know
what-
about
Not tell me a story.
Which one?
Which one?
He got a lot.
I think me and Dre might have a book.
Hey, well,
Somewhere.
I'm excited.
Man, we got too many stories.
Yeah. Good ass stories, like real good stories.
I
Like, real talk.
remember Future Mask Off came on. That was like the biggest song that was
At the
out
time.
at the time. And me, Dre, and Sheila, I think we were down in PB, and I think Dre was like footworking.
I'm trash at footwork, by the way. Like, the reason why you bring it up. Hey, so the reason why you bring it up because I'm trash at footworking,
Man.
but for some reason, to that night, I felt good about it. But
But
I'm
the
garbage.
thing is, Mask Off ain't even like
Yeah.
so in Chicago we have footwork music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Mask Off is not even a footwork song.
No.
That's what I was about to
And
say.
he
I
is
was like,
going to foot.
He's doing all that.
Right. He was,
First of all,
yeah.
first of all, y'all ain't gonna be talking shit about me.
No, but it was cool. Chicago. We just start footworking just off of shit that's not even footwork music. So but other
it's
than that,
natural. It's in you.
Yeah, it was in me that night. You know what I mean? If I'm be honest with you, I probably haven't done it since.
no, hell no.
Hell no. Like, so every time I try to do some type of Chicago dance, every time this fool get on me. Man, what you doing over there? At this fool wedding, bro, I was over there trying. What I was trying to do? I was trying to. I was trying to. I was. What do you call it?
Which one?
Nigga,
The 40s?
Yeah, no,
You doing the 40s,
me and Sheila was trying to slide. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to step.
We was trying to step. You know what I'm saying?
You was in my wedding.
Yeah, I was in your way.
Trying to step.
Trying to step. And this fool,
Was it bad? It was that bad?
this fool, was like, man, you don't know how to step, boy. And he do it.
I had a lot of people that came out from Chicago that came out to my wedding. and
They was
then,
talking shit about me.
That's
That's cool.
Step in the Name of Love.
That's it.
R. Kelly. That's the only R. Kelly song that will be played at my wedding.
Wait,
All of a sudden.
wait. So you,
What was that
so,
like?
All of a sudden.
so do you think that R. Kelly music can't be played anymore?
You know it's crazy? R. Kelly has a lot of songs. If you really think about it, R. Kelly's been out since like 93.
Well, he was a hit like magnet.
Yeah,
Like he was cranking.
But I
on the
don't.
feature,
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
Man,
Best of both worlds.
best of all worlds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of
12 late. 12 late.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
What?
when that Best of Both Worlds came on, bro.
It was dope.
Bro,
Yeah.
no, like you
What
can't.
about Ja Rule? Wonderful. That song, he made that song.
Yeah,
That shit was-
yeah.
We had a discussion about
It's-
Murder Inc. and all that shit, but yeah, I like that song.
It's at this point in my life, because I do have kids, I have 2 little girls. It's tough to kind of throw those type of R. Kelly records on, knowing what he did, but I can't deny that the brother had hits. You can't deny that.
You know what? Since we talk about Best of Both Worlds, I got a question.
Okay.
Who had the better album with Jay? Was it Best of Both Worlds, R. Kelly and Jay? Or was it Kanye and
Oh,
Jay?
Kanye. Yeah.
Off top.
Yeah, off top.
Yeah. That's
Because you gotta realize it was a best of both worlds, and there was a best of both worlds too. And the best of both worlds too was trash.
Garbage, booty
So
juice.
yeah, so
Is that the one where they got into it and all that and they broke up?
they were doing all of that. Where R.
I
Kelly
feel
was
like Best of
acting.
Both Worlds was like you captured lightning. You can't really replicate that shit. But
I
I feel
agree,
like
yeah.
I feel like if you took Kanye and Jay-Z now,
Yo.
you'd probably get another fucking bang.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Easy.
Bro,
Easy.
what? Yo, Kanye
Serious-
fresh off a
hey,
divorce,
serious-
bro?
serious-
But no,
Hey,
because
Kanye fresh.
Kanye can rap.
Hey,
bro.
Kanye fresh off a
Serious-
divorce, bro.
But not only that, but he's got like.
I mean, I'm not debating
production
saying that he
credit.
can't
Bro,
rap.
when Kanye at his emotional height,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a monster.
But
Yeah.
you have to realize the rapper that he is now. You put him with Jay-Z now, it won't mix. I don't think it'll mix.
I don't know, man.
I don't-
Kanye's
if-
versatile as
I don't
fuck.
Yo,
I mean,
think-
he's
I
doing.
think
But
if
Kanye-
you put them in a booth, I think that they will come together.
but
and put
hey,
that vibe.
but Jay's versatile as fuck. So Jay will switch his flow up to match Ye. And I think that Jay has the versatility to do that. You know what I mean? I feel what you're saying that like Kanye wouldn't match Jay, but
Right.
Jay's is not going to be the one that needs to be matched. It's going to be Kanye. that
I don't
needs
think
to be
either of them are
matched.
going to look to be matched. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
they are going to look to have whatever this person's bringing and that person's bringing, and then become a hybrid of it.
Yeah.
Like that's always how they've played their careers. Has just been, let's just roll with it. Like,
At
let's
this
just
point
take it.
with the whole Jay-Z and Kanye, I wouldn't. If they put out an album, I'd be like, oh, okay.
What?
You know, yeah, because
You wouldn't
because-
stream it?
Of course, yeah, of course. As a music lover,
that
of
shit
course,
get downloaded
yeah.
all the
I
time,
listen
that.
to it. You know, I listen to it a couple of times, but that's not something that would make me just go
Excited? Yeah.
Like, they
I'm
announced
like,
it-
oh, that's cool.
they-
So if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
announced
all
that
right,
they're
for
coming
sure.
out with an album
I'm not gonna get excited
tomorrow,
because
you wouldn't be like,
the
oh,
last
okay.
couple of Kanye albums, me personally, I didn't like.
Like
I
starting
didn't-
from where?
I didn't like the little 7-song album.
You know I like
I'm not
that.
a fan of that.
You know I like that,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a Kanye fan.
You know I like that, bro.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I
There's
went to
nothing wrong with
Sunday
that. But
service,
I didn't
bro.
like. He went to the cult. You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about
He
that
went to the
earlier.
cult. You know, he was in there cold.
Hey, bro, I was up in
He
that
drank that.
cold.
He drank
Yeah,
that
but
fucking
that's
thing.
you a fan. You know,
Hey, we
juice.
you know they do it.
That
You know
was
they do it. So here's the thing that nobody know about the Sunday service. At the end of the service, they do a huge prayer. You know what
See,
I
that's
mean?
weird to me. I'm not about that. I'm not
About prayer?
No, I pray every day.
No
That's
wonder
something
you
I
Austin
pray.
316. Say you time to get your ass whooped, bud. Hey there, Austin
You want smoke?
316.
But the thing is, like, you know, we not in 2021, man. I'm not really dealing with Kanye. Y'all, I mean, you a fan? If you guys are a fan of Kanye, that's cool. I
You know, I just
The
I would,
last. Go ahead.
I would fuck with it just because of the weirdness. I'd be like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
but like I'd be excited just to see. I mean, you know what? Like, it would be too easy though. I feel like it would be too easy to do now, where I don't feel like it would be a challenge. Because I feel like with those kinds of artists, they don't like to do the same shit twice, and you can tell. Based on Kanye's discography, similar with fucking Jay-Z, like they don't like to do the same shit twice. They always want to push the
Yeah, they
envelope.
want to try to push something here.
Who you think got the better discography though? Kanye or Jay?
Jay.
I'm a Jay-Z fan.
Bro,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm probably gonna piss some people off.
That's
He's
fine.
lying.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah,
For me, Reasonable Doubt, obviously.
Of course.
Blueprint 1, obviously.
Of course.
Blueprint 2, Booty Water. Bro, booty.
Some people
booty.
hate that I'm going to say this, but I
Booty.
agree with you.
Yeah, booty.
2 was booty, yes. I agree.
The Blackout album, Fire.
That's my shit.
Blackout was fire.
Yeah, Blackout album was fire. And after that, he was just making music.
What are you talking about?
All right, whatever. You were saying?
Yeah. No,
What are you
what I-
talking about?
no,
All
no.
right, after that, okay, tell me about
What was it called? Magna Carta?
Magna Carta was cool.
That was cool. I like that.
See, you didn't even know what it was called.
Magna Carta.
so what?
It felt fresh as fuck.
Magna
Bro,
Carta.
I grew up on the Encarta Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
You probably could have guessed it from that.
It was a cool album.
I
Thought it was
like
cool.
that album.
Magna Carta
The Blueprint
trash.
3 was good to me too.
American Gangster is one of my favorite albums.
America.
Don't do that. Don't do that,
It
bro.
was
Hey,
I got mixed
Don't do
opinions.
that.
It was alright. It was
That's a
alright.
great
was alright.
album. If you listen
It
to
was
it,
alright.
listen
It
to
was
it now.
okay.
But
Listen
wait,
to that.
when did that drop?
When American Gangster the movie came out.
No, like was that 09?
It might.
He the only dude to make a soundtrack to the movie. The
So that was
entire
close.
movie.
He got
Well, that was-
inspired.
that was-
he got-
off
and
the
he made it
movie
in a month,
and
he
then
said.
made
But
the
that was,
movie
that was
in a
close
month.
to close to Yeezus, right?
No.
Jesus, yeah, Jesus was
it
way
really
before.
that?
Jesus
Yeah.
is the destruction of hip hop album.
Well, I know that because fucking
What?
you gotta but no the
Yeah,
reason
you didn't
why
No,
is
Jesus was hard.
Yeezus was hard as fuck, but the
Yeah.
problem the problem with it, technically the problem with it was like
The sound.
Kanye went out to get a bunch of French fucking
Yeah.
like techno producers
Yeah.
to come and help him to
Yeah.
fucking make that album.
If you,
So you got some of my favorite fucking DJs
2007.
showing up.
7.
And so for me, I was
2007,
like, fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
that's funny enough, like the way that was the trigger point for a lot of these techno DJs to become humongous fucking hip hop producers.
that's true.
For
So you
everybody in
opened up
ATL.
Jesus was hard, bro. Like
a
honestly,
fan.
if Jesus came out now, if Jesus came out last year during the big ass BLM protest, I guarantee you that'd be the album of the year.
I don't think so.
hell no.
I think the sound.
Bro, the whole shit was just about being black.
That was,
But like
It's a whole
take-
different sound.
Take the
It's a
lyrics
whole
aside and the
different
fucking
sound.
production side from it, like that shit would not have popped off. No
yeah.
way.
A
You
lot of
think
people
so?
like this shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like Kanye. I'm not a big Kanye fan. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not a big fan of
What
that.
I
Polo.
what I like to do is when he comes out with an album, I like to open up and see who wrote his rhymes.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
no, and this is what I do. Like if I see like this is what I did with one like Shahai the Prince.
Shahai the Prince.
Sahai.
Sahai.
was dope.
All right, so I opened it up and I was like, oh, he wrote it, and then I just went and then I listened to Sahai,
Sahai's
and I
albums,
became
yeah.
a big fan.
Have you
right?
seen
Man,
Have you seen
Sahai.
Sahai in person, bro? Like not him as a
I
person. I'm
haven't.
talking
No,
about in
I haven't seen
concert.
it.
No, no.
Sahai is a monster, bro. And I'm
he's a
telling you
lyricist.
right
His
now,
His first
he's
album was fire.
fire.
Man, that first album was
Fire.
fire.
So, like,
Sahai is underrated.
The first time I heard him was in 2010, and I
Okay.
just like, and then like that's what I like to do is like if
Was that
Kanye comes
the-
out with a
That was a Grammy Family song, was it?
no, what I heard him was
No.
So Appalled.
Okay,
That's the
so-
first
oh,
song.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So that's the song he made where Beyonce heard him was like you need to sign him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know
So
exactly what you're
outrageous. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so if Kanye came out with an album, I will open it up and see because he gives credit to everybody that even just says 2 lines.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
heard
would
about
just
that,
and then
yeah.
I would discover new artists that way
Okay.
and see where it comes from, you know. And that's what I like about Kanye. Like he is about everyone, you know. Like
Yeah.
If you drop 2 lines, he gonna put your name in there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So big
You
up.
gonna
So
get
he's. I think that he's
Yeah,
bigger.
like
he's bigger that way.
He had Chief Keef getting all these goddamn credits, and he was like a background voice on the song.
Or
That was that like that's like that Dilla analysis method where it's
Yeah.
like you open those liner notes and you're just like, all right, this fool just like played that instrument. Cool, let's check out this discography, and then you find everything that's tethered
Exactly.
to them,
And
and then
I
it just
love
turns
that.
it opens up this whole universe
Yep.
of just like finding all
he's a
these different
genius
things.
that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a creator.
He trying to put
definitely
he trying to put
yeah,
everybody
creator.
on because nobody was trying to put him on at first. Jay wasn't trying to
Jay
put
wasn't
him
really
on at
rocking
first.
him.
Yo,
Dame
Dame
Dash. Dame
put it on him and everybody else. Honestly,
He had
he's
to
definitely a
put
creator.
himself on.
One thing
that's why Rockefeller Records fell off when it came to like having all them artists.
Right.
Is because Dame is the one that co-signed all them artists, and then Jay was like, nah. And then once Dame was out of the picture, all those other artists, to include Dipset, was out of there. You know what I mean? And then
Huge fan of Killer Cam.
Jay, all he had left was Rihanna.
Yeah, he had a couple. Yeah,
But no,
who-
Kanye came with him.
Yeah,
Kanye
Kanye stayed with him.
Kanye stayed with him. He said,
Well,
because
would you
put him
say?
on.
Would you say that Kanye's Rockefeller, or would you say Kanye's Kanye?
No, I say he's Rockefeller.
Yeah,
Even now,
really?
I still
Yeah,
say he's Rockefeller.
yeah.
You
I
think
would-
so?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know why? Because his best albums are on Rockefeller. You gotta admit, Kanye's first album,
Yeah,
Fire.
That's a classic.
Fire.
that's a
was a
album. That's
backpack
him.
band.
Yeah.
that's a top. That's
him.
a top 20.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
You keep that. You keep
Nobody
that.
would
If,
disagree
there was,
with you.
if they
I
came
wouldn't
out with
disagree
a
with
top
you.
20 albums,
Yeah, that's
that
a top
definitely is in
Oh, that's
there.
top 20. Yeah, that's top 20.
There's,
That's top 20.
no,
Of course.
there's no way to dispute that. I agree with
It's
you.
just like the thing is, we saw Kanye. We saw Kanye grow into what Kanye is now. And I think a lot of the money kind of changed him a little bit.
You sidestep the bullshit though. I mean, like
bro.
this man's had a pretty fucking pure career. Like you sidestep a lot of the fucking extraneous stuff. You take away that, and you really focus on the artistry. Yeah. This dude's had a very like
a good career.
he's had a very upswing career. I cannot tell you that this man has had a downstep. Like I don't think he's ever really had a regressive step.
Yeah.
It could have been
his career.
It could have been even if it was a back step in the music, it was an up step for the shoes, for the clothes. And
Yeah, but even like musically, like he would even say it, like it was at a time where he felt like people was trying to dose him with all these like drugs stuff because they would try to tell him that he wasn't right, he was psycho, he had some type of mental illness and stuff, so he was being dosed with drugs, you know what I mean? Right. And some of that is from his homies, some of that was from doctors, and then once he stopped listening to all that shit, he was himself again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he'll ever be through the wire Kanye ever again. No.
Probably not. But
That's
he'll never be that first album Kanye ever again. No.
But I mean that's important. That's important.
That is important. Like, but I think he could be graduation Kanye.
You call that growth?
He could be graduation Kanye all over again.
That's
every
all
day.
rappers though.
Would you call that growth though?
Yeah, because you're hungry.
Yeah.
Your first album, you're hungry.
Yeah.
You know, you trying to get on.
His first album was like a fuck you album. It was like everybody doubted me.
I'm out. Registration?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Fire. Graduation?
Fire.
You know?
It's a different day and age now than it was back then to get on. To now, you can just, you can get a little following posted up somewhere, you know? It's a digital era now, so you can get more play now than back then. Like you had to know somebody to know somebody.
I think the hard thing for me, like with like current generation, current state of like hip hop and rap, like the hard part is I don't want to stomach your fucking whole album because most of your album sucks.
Yeah. That's
most of your album.
Can we
fucking
clap up to that?
That's facts.
The same way I cannot
like. I don't like. Cool, you got a fucking club banger that is the same fucking lyric like literally drilled into my brain and is dope, and I'm in the club, I'm fucked up, I don't give a shit, but the rest of your album is fucking ass. Like I can't. I mean that's the thing is like I feel the art of the album, the art of like having a concise whole piece has been kind of lost.
It's been lost,
and it's been misconstrued with like the current generation. And, you know, there's a lot of artists still doing it, but nowhere near the levels of, like, popularity is a lot of the rappers that you see and the hip-hop heads that you see now in the industry.
And you see, like, rappers right now, like Nas, like, extra extending their career because they're missing, like Ivan said, that full album. That full album of bangers. Like, you got that one club bang. Like, Young M.A., she'll have like one hard banger, and then you listen to the album and you're like,
Yeah. It was, her first album was a tough listen.
So do you think that these rappers are just trying to get one banger at a time?
Yep.
Because that's that SoundCloud. That's that SoundCloud generation.
Got it.
You post one at a time. You don't post a whole fucking list of songs in your SoundCloud bank and expect them to bang each one. You do it one at a time. There's no incentive to release an album. There's absolutely no incentive because
especially if you try to go independent the whole time.
Hell no. Like do you want me to like release my whole album as a continuous piece on YouTube, have it be one video that gets one click, and so it's one point of revenue? No, you want to have 4, 5, 6, 7 videos that are all different fucking bangers that you churn out, and you churn that shit out over a course of time. You don't necessarily do it as one pull.
You know who the first person that did that shit where they had like one banger and you go listen to the album, you like that whole album was fire? To me, Nicki Minaj. That Pink album, her very first album, all she had was that one banger on the radio, and then you go listen to the whole album. For her, that whole album was fire.
She's never had a good album.
Thank you. I will never listen to her.
Nicki Minaj never had a good album.
What?
Not one.
Nah, her very first one.
Safari wrote all that.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell.
I'm not lying.
you can tell.
If I'm turning
I'll
on
give you that.
turning on the radio and like, or if I'm turning on my like phone and putting on something that's a female rapper and I'm looking for guaranteed bangers, I'm doing probably Megan Thee Stallion because she's got way more.
She's fine as
She got better bangers. She's got better bangers.
Except for
But
that.
realistically,
Except
like,
that. Body yada yada yada.
yeah, exactly. That's called you made some money and now you understand the
Bro,
formula.
hey, you know
The formula.
you know what that shit remind me of? That remind me of what's the old girl name? Byron. Tiana Taylor.
I think honestly, if I'm gonna put on a female rapper now, for me,
I'll
it's
take the L on that y'all didn't agree with the
I'll probably take what's her name? Lakely 4774? Lakely? I don't know if y'all ever heard about that shit. That shit's fucking fire. That girl can sing and she's got some banger production. Lakely, Leikeli, 47.
Yeah, we gotta check
That
that
shit
out.
is, bro. The cool thing is like my wife's a hairstylist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she's in the industry, and this girl used to be a nail tech. So she would see like all the hood chicks coming in getting their nails done.
So she from right here?
No, she ain't from right here. I don't know where the fuck she's from, but she wears a ski mask. That's like her fucking MO. So I got this MF Doom
Spring
fucking
Breakers.
thing. I don't know, like kind of, yeah. But she just did a Tiny Desk concert where she did it all like it's all fucking jazzed out versions of her shit, and she slammed that shit.
Desk concerts.
Which like pre blow up Lizzo, like you know,
Yeah.
like real ass, good ass fucking music.
Lizzo's alright. She's cool.
I mean, well, if you take it from an artist standpoint, like the musicality of it is.
Lizzo don't have
I've never
longevity.
listened to a Lizzo album. So
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. Like I'm not
You
a
fucker.
big. I'm not a big fan of female artists, like rappers.
Why not?
I don't know.
See, for me, the
I guess
reason
I'm just an old head.
reason
got
I
some heat,
don't
though.
reason I don't
Exactly. So
Foxy
that's
got
what I'm
some
saying.
heat.
Like,
Alright,
so
so
that's
question.
the difference.
Hey, question.
The reason
If
why,
you
when's
like-
the last time Foxy dropped something?
The reason I don't fuck with the reason why I don't fuck with most female artists is it was most female artists similar. Like I don't fuck with like dudes who be like I'm about fucking these bitches. I'm about to be fucking like left right. It's the same thing with chicks where they're like I'm fucking taking that dick. My pussy's this. My pussy's that. I'm like okay cool, but what
a
else?
turn off.
But what else? Like what else you gonna talk about?
We got Rhapsody. Rhapsody is. I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
I heard of
before.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody is fire. She can rap. Like she can really, really rap.
See,
Yeah.
and that's the thing about like she doesn't have that much like play or like isn't out there, isn't on the radio because she ain't talking about pussy and dick
Yeah, that's
and
what
all
it
that.
is.
And that's
That's
like
what it is.
that's that formula.
But
Exactly.
but Cardi B said that though. She was like,
I don't listen
y'all
to Cardi
talking,
B either.
y'all talking shit about the music that I make, but this is what people want to hear. You
And
know what I
she's
mean?
not
This
wrong.
is what's getting money. Like yeah, I might have been a stripper. Yeah, I might have had sex for money. Yeah, I might have drugged dudes up. But at the end of the day, this is what people want to hear, and it's making money. And
That's fine. That's nothing
and
wrong
shit,
with that.
ain't nothing wrong with that if you're in it to make money and not art.
No, yeah, and that's fine. Hey, make your money. That's
Yeah.
cool. Most artists now, they come out with that one song and they go on tour with that one song.
They're like
They get about 100,000 a show. It's a couple of artists that get maybe 250,000. It's crazy now in 2019, 2020, 2021. You can tour with one song and get 100,000, 150,000 a show.
Yeah.
Back then, they was only giving Method Man and them 50,000, 60,000.
Hey, Method Man still only getting about $300, bro.
Damn.
We just paid him to give a shout out to my cousin on her birthday. He shout out her whole business and
Think about
everything
that. But that's,
for $180.
but if you think about that, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful as hell because Method Man is a pioneer.
That's
of,
true.
Of
He'll-
hip hop.
He can rap
One
out
of them
anybody.
is.
And
But
it's
it's,
right.
it's a whole culture of what the fuck have you done for me lately?
Absolutely.
I agree.
He,
Right.
you,
And
right.
like,
Absolutely.
Right.
and realistically, like, you know what? Realistically, I blame fucking Soulja Boy. Because Soulja Boy is the person that pioneered this fucking viral,
Yeah.
fucking. He was
Make
at
$100 million.
MySpace, like.
He young. He was
No,
young.
I mean, I blame him because
He was
of
16, 17 when he came out?
I blame him for the byproduct. I don't blame him for the grind.
But his Death Note mixtape though.
I mean, he's got some shit. Like I don't.
He got some
trust,
shit.
There's some shit that I. There's some shit that I've
And
fucked with.
some shit that and
There's
some
shit that
some
I fuck
Soldier
with.
Boy shit that go hard.
But
Yeah.
for the most part, like I do, I honestly like that's the first instance where I could be like, that is a viral internet rapper that literally made it
Oh,
off
he
of
changed
that.
his name. Yeah, he
You know what I mean?
should.
Like Trippie Red. I mean
like,
Trippie
yeah.
Red trash.
But
Most
butt
of
cheeks.
these fools are trash, bro.
I agree.
All the names that you saying right now, I haven't heard one song from them.
That's because you 44.
I'm cool with that though.
You fucking-
I'm cool with that.
This nigga,
I'm
hey,
cool with that. You know, like Nas,
This nigga got a
Jay Z,
Viagra subscription.
DMX. You know,
Rest in peace.
Method Man,
Yeah.
Redman.
Yeah, rest in peace, DMX.
You know what I'm saying? Nipsey. Come on
Rest in
now.
peace, yes.
Scarface.
Okay,
Scarface.
so you know what
I
I
still
heard?
listen to these albums now, and I
So
don't
you
even
know what I
care.
heard?
You're back in it.
Hey, so I want to bring back. I want to bring back fun, bro. I want to bring back that
our goal,
simple
man.
fun. I want to.
trying to do.
I want to bring back house parties. I want to
trying to
bring
do.
back barbecues at the beach.
Here's the hard part.
I want to bring back all that.
Hard part about bringing back like house parties, anything that's within a domicile area.
COVID.
Fuck COVID. It's more about like
Who you invite, man?
noise restrictions,
That's definitely true.
cops, and the fucking neighbors. Those are all intangibles that you
Yeah.
cannot account for.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when we used to throw events at the beach and stuff, that shit almost always got hit up by the police.
Crazy, bro.
And that's the thing is like you
And-
gotta if you
Yeah.
want to, you can.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
right.
get the noise permits from like the police.
Police, yeah.
But are they going to grant you that fucking noise permit based on what the category of event is? Like, are you?
Yeah.
And then after that, then you have to start to factor in the logistics of it, which is, can you have porta potty service? Can you have food service? Can you have like and those typically are porta potties are one specific thing that you have to pay for. Food services are usually like a basic draw, and then they can make their commission off of whatever they sell. And then that's a whole different logistics side of things. Then you have to pay your DJs, you have to pay your performers, you have to pay for security, you have to pay
Everybody's
for
fair.
the insurance for the actual event. So it's so all encompassing that it begets a lot of underground. And so a lot of my homies end up doing that, is like a lot of the underground stuff where you have a specific phone call line that you call or text, and they give you an address, and then you go to this place, and then this person gives
That's
you
old school.
then this person gives you a phone number or a name, and you call them, and they give you an address, and then you go to that address, you meet with this person, they tell you the vague directions, and then you end up at this place.
Yo.
And that's usually how most undergrounds happen, because it's a method of trying to evade.
That used to be big in LA when I lived out in LA.
Still out here in San Diego.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
They still do that?
Yeah, there's been a lot of
party line.
Hella
There's been a
COVID
lot of
parties
there's been
out
a
here, man.
lot of parties that I've been to that are in fucking random sewers out in the middle of nowhere.
Sewers?
Sewer runoffs or
Because of COVID, man.
water runoffs that have a generator, and it's fucking lights throughout the tunnel. Boom.
I've been seeing-
and it's dance music until fucking 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
I've been seeing those on Instagram with certain people, and it's been like random, like super low key beach events.
That's also a possibility, but the probability of you actually getting rolled on a beach event is usually a lot higher. Most of the events that I've been at is under a freeway overpass where you can't hear shit at all because the fucking highway traffic's going.
What freeways? I ain't gonna. Don't tell
We
me.
ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
You snitching right now.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but-
Yeah, don't say it.
But
Don't say it.
that's how it happens. Is like you find a place that has a place that is already predisposed to a lot of noise, and then you set up your event there.
That's why you got to start off small, man. You got to start off with just the friends
Yeah.
first, and then you get bigger and you get smarter
Yeah.
from that situation.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, like Ivan was saying, is you got to worry about police coming through, stopping the party. That's why when I first moved to California, I like when I started going in like houses and doing like shit like that, and I was hoping there was like basements. Because you got a basement, like in Chicago, we throw hella basement
parties.
And nobody fucking hears
and
shit.
no one hear you. You be out there till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, bro. You go to Evanston, man. You go to like the Jamaican parties and stuff like that. You go in there, you go to the back of the house, they open the fucking cellar.
Yeah.
All the goddamn weed smoke come out and shit like that. You go down there.
That's why you start at fucking Analog.
Hey, Evanston.
You start at Analog, and then you fucking end up at that fucking sideways.
Did they close Analog?
In Chicago?
Nah, out here.
Out here, I think it's still open, but I was talking more about.
Yeah, well, like.
Hey, remember when Ivan first started going to Chicago though?
Yeah, no, I was like, yo,
he was hitting everybody up.
Well, your
so,
boy would text me, like he'd be like, yo, I got you taken care of. Let's go. Let's like y'all hooked it up.
Yeah,
but
he had a good ass time when he was going. He how many times you go?
That was 3 times.
3 times
To Chicago. I still got a bunch of Chicago trips to do because that's where the headquarters is for my line of work for certain things. So I'll go out there and I'll spend a weekend there. I've flown out my wife because it's cheap. She'll stay with me at the hotel. It's cool. We'll stay at the Virgin Hotel or wherever, and we'll just hang out, do fucking bullshit, basic Chicago shit. But then realistically, like, I'll take all these fucking random ass people in the industry and be like, "You're about to see some underground shit," and then like, "All right, word," and then they show up and like, I didn't expect to be out until 7 in. They show up the next day.
Well, you don't go out until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I went to the club till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people didn't understand that when I was rocking with them. And so, I'd get back to my hotel room probably around 7 or 8. And people would be like, yo, so we're calling this tonight like 3, right? And I'm like, no, bro, no.
We rocking the sun.
This is not California.
We might start drinking at like 10, 11.
Like it's crazy. Like when I first moved out here, like
you sleep all day. You might go to work. You might go do whatever errands you're gonna do during the day, and then by the time it's like 7, 8 o'clock, you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to the crib. I'm gonna take a nap until like 11, maybe midnight. I'm gonna get up, and then we going out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much like me and my wife when we first went out. I think we went out about midnight, and then we get to the club. I mean, I think we went to a bar. Either we went to a bar, club, whatever.
It's in Chicago or San Diego?
No, this is out here.
Oh.
And we go out, and dude was like, "You're a little bit late tonight," and I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Like, you're a little bit late. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, all right, whatever. So we walk in there, we chilling, dancing around.
An hour later.
No, 30 minutes later. Yeah, 30 minutes to an hour later.
Last call.
I said, what? It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I was like, what time you guys close? Oh, we close at 2. I'm like,
yep.
Nah.
I was like, what? I was like, man. He was like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Chicago. I was like, we close at 4.
Yeah, we don't do
and
that
then we
shit.
at the after party spot, might, get
At
home
4,
bro.
You found a real spot.
Post-COVID, bro, the people closing at 10 now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you at the crib by midnight, like, man.
But it's crazy because I
Strung out, just fucking upset.
But I live like 5 minutes from like Convoy Street, and it's like everything over there closes at midnight.
Yeah.
But like I hear like the downtown out here closes at like 10. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, unless
I'm from California, so like 2 o'clock is like it's been normal for me for a very long time.
It's like, all right, cool, pack it in. Let's go.
But then when like being in the military, going to like like Virginia or like Chicago, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. We still out there doing it.
Hey,
yes,
literally, California is the only city I've ever been to
State
that I've ever been to that's closed at 1 in the morning.
100%.
Yeah.
The only ones. Like, you literally go one step east of here, which is Vegas. You go one step east of here, and Vegas is open all night.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
Yeah, Vegas is crazy though.
What? You was in what state was you in?
Portland.
Portland
don't fucking. It does not turn down around 4 in the morning.
Well, really?
Damn.
And that's still kind of early.
That's still kind of early.
No, realistically, that's still kind of early because there's still some
Ooh, that's all
establishments
shit.
that will stay open until 4 in the morning. They won't serve past 2,
Right.
Yeah.
but they'll stay open until 4.
Yeah, please.
There's a couple spots out here that'll do the same thing.
I mean, any fucking spot will stay open until whenever the fuck you want.
They stay open until you stop giving them the money.
You're right.
Oh, we're gonna get the money. Just
But yeah.
stay open.
No, it's a whole different industry out here for sure.
And that's what I'm used to. I'm just used to like 2 o'clock, getting there
But
like
why-
10.
why
it's
is
just
that,
the
though?
way it is.
I think it's more of a
It's
matter of
laws.
like trying to deter drunk driving and
I feel like California wants you to drunk drive. Like, every time you go out, they setting up checkpoints. You go in PB, they setting up a checkpoint at
Checkpoint everywhere.
10 p.m.
We gotta realize San Diego was like a day fade.
yeah.
It's day fade.
It's a matter of like
You think so?
go to the
Yeah,
spot,
hell
get
yeah.
fucked up all day, chill, get the fuck out. But it's mainly because like the weather's fucking permitted.
Yeah.
Tell me,
What's the
I'll-
best day fade place out here to you?
I like that spot at Mission Valley I went to last Saturday.
None of them.
No.
Really?
it's like-
What?
I don't fuck with day fade.
I like.
I fuck with
I don't fuck with day fade.
You a nighttime dude like me.
I don't like the day fade because like 7 o'clock hits. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta realize though,
unless you got a
but,
lot of
like out
pick me
here,
up.
like happy hour is like the shit.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
goes crazy for happy hour. I know it's cheap drinks, but at the end of the day, everybody does happy hour.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like.
Hey,
like-
by the way, Dave
like-
and Buster's is back open.
Yeah, I
I
so.
know. Yeah, I went
And
fast.
we're gonna be at Dave and Buster's on
Yeah.
Friday.
on Friday
On Friday, we're gonna be at Dave and
We might can do
Buster's.
that. We might can do that.
over Mission.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's open.
Yeah, it's open.
No
We-
games, but you could be at the bar, right?
Nah,
So
they
it's
got
like-
games open
Oh, okay.
too.
I saw a lot. I saw the
so
whole
we going
parking lot.
on
Like,
Friday.
Yeah, we go.
We gonna go on Friday.
Raj up.
Yeah, hit me
Joe.
up. Hit me up. We gonna
No, I think it's mainly a matter of like they're trying to prevent drunk driving, but realistically, like
Honestly,
You-
in this day and age, like you have Uber and Lyft.
Yeah,
like this
there you
shouldn't,
go.
it shouldn't be no issue.
You
nowadays.
ain't trying to prevent drunk driving if you sitting out on the side of the street. PB especially. Everybody know that go to PB. You can't drive down Garnett after the
Fuck
club.
no, your ass
you
going to jail.
can't. You going to
any
jail.
fucking exit,
You go down Garnett,
people do it.
or you
people
go
do it
They're fucking
Bro,
stupid.
all the time.
because they don't know.
But they
I'm
cash
telling you,
in that revenue, dude.
bro, you go down Garnett or what's the other one? Grand.
Grand.
You go down Grand or Garnett in PB after you've been drinking, you're 100%
Yeah,
getting
going to
getting
jail.
pulled
Hell
over.
yeah.
You're 100% going to jail. You're 100% getting the
You might as well just
DUI.
like an Uber.
You
right?
might
That's
no,
what I do.
yeah.
Leave your car.
I'm not driving.
fuck
fuck
out.
out.
Yeah.
Right. Are you
No,
crazy?
I'm not driving in PB at
Everybody be
all.
tripping. Like people be tripping. Oh, it's like $25 to go down there. Yeah,
Okay,
but if
cool.
you get a DUI, that's 10,000.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's stupid.
That's 10,000 if you fight it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's still
like-
10,000 versus 25.
It's,
like-
Come on, man.
it's 4 to
It's like
6.
it's like 4 to 6 if you don't.
It's 4 to 6 if you
Yeah,
don't.
it's like 4 to 6 if you don't.
Even whatever it is.
I don't
4
know.
to
I
6
ain't never had no
to
DUI. thank
25.
goodness.
Come on,
Dre's like,
man.
I know.